Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkieman here. Welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 career mode here with Crystal Palace, and we're kicking off this episode with some really sad news for Matty Grimes. He's going to be out for 7 months. And I've got to be honest with you, that's probably it for his career here, because he's not going to progress. He's going to get worse, and he never really pushed on to where I thought he would get to, because this is his third big injury. It's devastating because I really like using him. He's a really decent player, but I think this will probably be Matt Grimes' last season. But anyway, we will kick off today's episode taking on Liverpool in what will be a massive game. Let's pick the side to take them on. It's going to be a difficult one. We're in 9th place at the minute, and they are top of the league, but we do tend to do well against the best teams in the league. So maybe a miracle, we're at home, Selhurst Park is our fortress, and we'll get a decent result there. But anyway, if you are new around here, boys, please make sure to smash the subscribe button, as well as hitting the like button if you go on to enjoy the video. This will be the starting 11 to take on this Liverpool team. It's a really strong Liverpool team. They've not changed too much, but they've got Sabitzer in there as well now, and man, it's never easy taking on Liverpool, especially when they're in good form and top of the league. The window should open in this video as well. Potentially some deals going ahead, potentially some moves we might make. I'm not fully sure yet, but I might look to make 1 or 2 changes to the squad. We'll see how we feel. This is going to be the lineup. There was a suggestion that we try and get a goalkeeper swap going, or just a goalkeeper in general. And Nana was mentioned. Now, we've used him before, so I'd probably rather not use a Nana, but there is definitely some other players that we could go in for. Although Anana's literally would be back playing at this stage because his ban would be done and dusted now that we're 3 seasons in. If you do hear a cheeky fan in the background as well, boys, it's because there's one on, because it's like 900 degrees right now in this office, because for some strange reason we're getting a last spurt of summer here in the UK. And we don't have aircon, and it's driving me mad. It's boiling in the office, lads, I'm not going to lie, but we need to get these videos pumped out just before FIFA 22 is coming, which is around the corner. I'm hoping to get another season done on this save, but we'll see, we'll see. Best defensive team in the league, Liverpool. We're good at going against them. I don't know if we're still the best offensive team, but we do tend to do well against the best defensive side. When we took Spurs on, that was a 2-2. Any result here, a point would be nice, but we need to keep up with the chasing pack if we're going to get Europe this season. That's a great ball over the top already to Sabitzer, and 1-0 for Liverpool. They're always going to press high. They won the ball back after the kickoff. And there we go. Sabitzer, I mentioned him. He's always going to be a problem. We find ourselves a goal down already. That is, well, it's not ideal, is it? Mohamed Salah now. Of course, they've got tons and tons of speed, Liverpool. Reedval couldn't even catch up to him. Diego Jota's just knocked that one wide. I think Connor Goldson did enough to put him off. Got Cornet now. Done really well there. He's done well to find Eze as well. Eze, though, doesn't have the pace to go back against Alexander-Arnold, does he? That's an issue. That could be a problem for us today. We're not going to find much joy down that wing, I don't think. But Dama Traore's been found here. And what is that touch? He's going to knock it onto Jamie Shackleton, who would have been offside anyway. Dama Traore's touch there was far too heavy. There comes Mohamed Salah, because every ball they play forward at the moment is unbelievable. I would love to see their pass completion, because I bet it's absolutely through the roof. Because it feels like absolutely everything they're playing forward at the moment is just brilliant. Can't get the ball off them, can we? This is the problem. They could probably do this for 90 minutes now. Jones does Conor Gallagher there, and they're just going to try and work an opening, but they can go back. We literally can't get the ball off them, and then Reedval finally does. And Eze, who has been extremely disappointing so far in this match, can finally move the ball on. We'll go back there to Jamie Shack. Jamie Shack waited for the run of Adama Traore, who's offside. Oh, Connor Goldson did a terrible job of getting the ball away. Mohamed Salah's in there now, and he'll score it, will he not? No, he won't. I think Guaita might have got a hand to that. Poor playing out of the back. Honestly, this is like a repeat of what we saw last time. The team really isn't performing well at the moment. That's a great save from Guaita, as we were talking about a new goalkeeper, but he's been so good for us. And this Liverpool side is just too good to not play well against. The first half is done and dusted, and it's been nothing for the Palace fans to even cheer about. It's like Roy's back. We haven't really had a shot. We've been non-existent, and since Liverpool scored, they've just dominated possession. You can see by the match stats, they've had 60% possession, 4 shots, 4 on target, and we haven't had 1. They've had 93% pass accuracy, and every single shot's been accurate. It's a problem. We need to fix this. Dama's done brilliantly there. Shackleton might find Conor Gallagher. Can Gallagher do? He's still got Shackleton making that run over. He's found him. Shackleton scored in the last game, and he'll pull it wide in this one. Pull it wide, and that's the best moment we've created all game. It was great play. Hands all over him there, to be fair, and he was going down, he was falling, and he's kicked it well falling, and it's been pulled well wide. We don't often make subs this early in a match, to be honest with you, but Eze's had probably the worst performance I've ever seen him have here against Liverpool. I don't know what it is, but he's just not on his game today, so at least he will come back, returning back into the team for the first time since injury. I don't really have a choice because, honestly, Eze's performance has been rank. There we go, we've got some room here. Room for Shackleton. He waits for Gallagher. He might get it to him. Gallagher's shot is saved by Alisson. World-class goalkeeper. And we've crafted two good opportunities here in the second half and not taken either, but it's a welcome sign to see us having opportunities, and the scoreboard's bugged out. I don't know why that's happened. What a tackle that is from Tavernier. I don't know why the scoreboard's bugged out. Eddie Nketiah. Shackleton. Wait for the run, and if Eddie gets to this, surely Eddie Nketiah to level it up. Oh, and he's pulled it wide as well. He's done the same as Jamie Shackleton. I can't give them better opportunities than what I have done. And he just won't find the back of the net here. He's dragged it wide. We're not going to get many chances, so we're going to make the change. On comes Jean-Philippe Mateta. Curtis Jones off for Luka Modric. Great. Here comes Mohamed Salah. Surely going to try and cut it inside. He does. He nearly got it there as well. Riedveld loses it, and Modric will score. And that's game over. That is game over. Sloppy defending has cost us this one, and we haven't taken our chances, have we? Look at the chances we have created, and we just haven't taken them. Modric has been on seconds. That's his first touch. Well, we can't do anything at the moment, and it's just settled back into Liverpool's dominance. I think we had to score, didn't we, in those moments that we've had, which we didn't do, and now it's just settled kind of back into Liverpool being dominant. We'll get that into Elise. Can he do? He'll pull it inside. We had the run of Gallagher. We're going to go out wide here to Mitchell. Mitchell then will go inside to Gallagher. And it's another great save by Alisson. It's annoying because it's not like we haven't had some opportunities. Because we have. And Jean-Philippe Mateta will now put it wide. We can't score in this one, boys. I just don't think it's going to happen because we can't have better chances than what we've had. At least he's done well there to find Jean-Philippe Mateta. Oh, Mateta's done brilliantly. As he can do. Jean-Philippe Mateta now. Does he have the legs? Jean-Philippe Mateta. Surely saved. Honestly, boys, we just can't score today. We've given ourselves plenty of opportunities this second half and just not been able to score them. It's well saved by Alisson. Oh, Tavernier's been found there really well. James Tavernier back across, and that's one. I don't think we've got enough time. It's devastating because if we'd have just taken one or two of the chances we'd had, we'd be in a really good, strong position here. We might even be beating Liverpool in the second half, but they've rode their luck, and we just haven't done it. We haven't done it in front of goal today. Well, we didn't have enough time to get the ball back, and there we go. Liverpool will win this one 2-1, and it's thoroughly deserved, I suppose. When you don't take the chances we created, Mateta, Eddie Nketiah, some of our better free-flowing goal-scoring players, then you don't deserve to win games, and Liverpool deserved this one today. 2-1, the result. Gutted. Suppose I could take a little bit of pride in the performance, but I think Jean-Philippe Mateta might have picked up a knock in that game, and that is really worrying me. Luckily, he has not. I don't know how we've got away with that. He picked up a knock right at the end of the game, and we've got away with that. There hasn't been too many good Scottish players so far. Now, I'm not one of those people that just looks for ultimately the world's greatest potential, but they have to have some. And our search of Scotland has not really brought anyone back who's been decent. It doesn't get too much easier because we've got third place Leicester now to take on. Eze will be dropped for this one today. Maxwell Cornet is going to play left wing. We're going to bring Loftus-Cheek in the centre of the park. Mitchell van Bergen's going to play on the right. Jean-Philippe Mateta will start up top. It's still a very strong lineup. We do play Huddersfield in the cup coming up, which we do want a good cup run, if you do remember that correctly. But let's go and get a result here. We need to pick up points because the league table is so tight at the moment. We can't afford to start drifting away from the European places. Definitely need to bounce back here with a win, but Leicester are a really difficult opposition. They've got a very good team. They've been in Champions League places now back-to-back seasons in a row. It's just going to make life very difficult for me today, I think. This really is a difficult match. But what a ball forward that is. Augusto. Play it out, Mitchell. Oh. Nearly played it off Morata's head. for a shot, but now we actually have some space to play into for Conor Gallagher. My issue is here is where is the left winger? Why is he taking so long to get back up the pitch? We're going to have him now. Maxwell Cornet's been played in. Oh, that's heavy. That is really heavy. I don't know who played that. I think it was Riedwald. How Cornet has kept that ball, I do not know. Riedwald's going to end up back on the ball now. Mitchell van Bergen. Good footwork from him. Finds Loftus-Cheek. I need the runner from Tavernier, and I just don't have anything open now. We let them get back. We've got to be quicker on the counter. There they come now. Leicester piling forward. That's great play from Justin. Great play from Tavernier as well at the same time, though. Oh, we're in trouble. Surely this is a goal. Oh, what a save from Guaita. Can we stop it being a corner? We can. Got Cornet on the ball now. We're going to play in Mitchell. Gallagher. He'll touch it back. We do have some runners now. I've got Maxwell Cornet here. He makes the smart pass to Jean-Philippe Mateta, who makes it 1-0. And that is exactly what we needed in this game. Jean-Philippe Mateta makes it 1-0 to Crystal Palace. A lot of this is so heavy on the run from Maxwell Cornet, though, and he plays the ball at the exact right time. Mateta doesn't miss them. Riedwald did really well there to find Loftus-Cheek. Who's going to slot that one into Jean-Philippe Mateta. Oh, it's a great save from Kasper Schmeichel. Conor Gallagher's done really well to keep it in and flick it back across to Mateta, but just couldn't get on it. I'm so glad Mateta is not injured. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, he couldn't get it across, though. Banging on the door for a second. And we need a second, really. Joachim Andersen. Couldn't get it to anyone. I mean, it's bouncing about in there like a mad one, but can't get anything on it. And that'll be half-time. 1-0 to the good here at the King Power, but we need another. Definitely need another. Leicester make a sub to see if they can get themselves back on track. It's going to be Harvey Barnes coming on. With the formation they're playing, I think he might be coming on up top. Him and Morata potentially playing as the strike force in this one. Riedwald couldn't get to that. Van Bergen should get to that, though. It's actually a brilliant header to Loftus-Cheek. What can Loftus-Cheek do now? Good ball roll. Oh, this is good play. Riedwald's probably thinking to himself, where was Conor Gallagher? But I tell you what, he's that strong, he still gets it to him anyway. Conor Gallagher, oh, it's saved, and again, oh, and he's still not in the back of the net. They managed to clear it for the corner. Well, Kasper Schmeichel still proving every bit of brilliance, because we just can't find the way past him today, can we? Maxwell Cornet now. He's probably wondering why it's Joachim Andersen making that run. Andersen doesn't care, because he's found Conor Gallagher, who will lose out in the end. Oh, what ball that is from Harvey Barnes, and surely Morata scores. We've gone to sleep at the back there. Harvey Barnes coming on and making a difference. Moments from should have been scoring to them scoring. And it's Alvaro Morata against us. It's so frustrating. Look at the ball from Harvey Barnes. Can't do anything about that. Brilliant goal. Well, there goes Harvey Barnes, and this should be 2. And it will be. Harvey Barnes has changed this game. What an inspired substitution for Leicester. The way we've played this second half, I think they thoroughly deserve it. We've not been good enough. This is poor defending again. Look, pulls himself out of position. Then Harvey Barnes has an acre. I think Guaita maybe should do better there. He's got to get a hand on that for me, but... Well, the back line lets us down again. Oh, we've done really well there. Adama Traore is going to be slotted in. This would be huge. Adama, he's saved. Can he get it back across? He can. It's not good enough. And again, Schmeichel just keeping us out. He's been so good for Leicester today. He's been the difference maker. He certainly has. So is this man on the ball now, Harvey Barnes. He turns his man, and this could be a third if he can get onto it. He can get onto it. Look at that endeavour just to be on the football. And, you know, what can you do about that? What can you do about someone as good as him playing like that? Loftus-Cheek now. That is a good ball. This is probably going to be the last opportunity. Adama Traore now making runs. Adama Traore still just waiting for someone to make the correct run. It's going to be Jamie Shackleton, and he's going to be offside, Maxwell Cornet. And there we go. Again, just terrible run making from the boys. Absolutely shite. There goes the full-time whistle, and thoroughly deserved for Leicester. I thought we looked good in that first half. Did not show up for the second half. That's back-to-back defeats in the league, and extremely disappointing for us. Again, not taking chances when we have the opportunities. Players not making moves that they need to be doing. The movement has been really stale and poor, and at the end of the day, this is really looking like a season that'll be mid-table obscurity and not pushing for European football if we keep playing like this. Well, I don't know what's happened to the free-flowing attacking football that we found ourselves playing at the start of this season, but it seems to have just been lost because There is nothing free-flowing and attacking about the way we're playing at the moment. It's horrendous. It's the worst I've seen us play. We have got a quarter-final now of the Cup. Let's see where we are in the league. We're 10th on 23 points, but we've not won in a while. 6 losses now. And it's becoming a problem. It is really becoming a problem. That Leicester result was just really not good enough. Luckily for us, Arsenal aren't that far behind. 6 points, but still, I'm not sure we've got it in us to perform well enough to get us back there. And Arsenal have a game in hand, so do Chelsea. So they could be even further away when we get to that stage. Well, here comes the team for the Huddersfield game. And we're going back to the 4-4-2. Batshuayi's back in the team. This is a very strong side. I want to get to the semi here. You know what I mean? Quarter-final of the Cup, and we draw against Huddersfield. You know, it's kind of like, quid's in. Let's see if we can get a good result here. Well, this is great playing. No one's picked up Aaron's Braithwaite's position today. Anderson gets that one away, though. And Loftus-Cheek then will find Gallagher. And this could be the first time that we really break away, as we've got Eze on the ball now. Eze will try and pump that one forward to Jean-Philippe Mateta. And Jean-Philippe Mateta won't be selfish. He'll put it in for Michy Batshuayi, because right now we just need to find the back of the net more. And there we go. 1-0 Crystal Palace. Bit of deja vu. This is how we started against Leicester. Can we stay on top? Can we get more goals? That's the big important thing. Batshuayi now done really well there to get the ball across to Mitchell. Mitchell take it to the byline and then fire it into Ruben Loftus-Cheek for 2. What a ball that is. I didn't expect Loftus-Cheek to be in there, but he is, and he bags a goal. And we are finally 2 up in this episode. And can we breathe a little bit? Probably not too much, but we are playing championship opposition. And I would expect us to play well. It's a great ball in for Mitchell for the assist, to be honest with you. Something we probably don't do enough of. And what a hit that is from Loftus-Cheek. Brilliant hit from him. Just what a volley. Hammers it home. Gallagher making a bit of a run here. Oh, what a ball that is from Jean-Philippe Mateta. Conor Gallagher probably to finish off the game, and Schofield saves it. It's just something he needs to work on, his finishing. The ball from Jean-Philippe Mateta was perfect. I feel for him. He would have loved a goal there. Let's see what we could do with a corner. It's not badly whipped. Ball into Mateta, who ratters the crossbar, and then Loftus-Cheek hits it. And it's blocked away. I'm going to find Eze here, though. Can he do now? Eze. Flicks and tricks all you want, Eze, but we need to get inside. He's going to do just that. Oh, that's beautiful. That is some well-worked football. Adama Traore bags himself a goal. And Crystal Palace feel like Crystal Palace again. That was unbelievable play there. I'm happy for Adama bagging himself a goal as well. But it was just all-round good play from the boys. Gallagher now. Jean-Philippe Mateta, what a ball that is from Conor Gallagher. And surely Mateta finishes off this game. And that will be 4. And what a first half this is from Palace. We might be able to sim our way to the end of this game now. Thoroughly happy with this performance. That ball from Gallagher is brilliant. And now this feels like we're playing to our potential going forward. Batshuayi now finds Conor Gallagher. Can Gallagher do? He's just waiting for a runner, isn't he? Is he going to get it in Batshuayi? Maybe. Oh, he couldn't get the pass in though. Oh, they made a mistake in giving us it straight back. Jean-Philippe Mateta this time finds Conor Gallagher. Oh, what a save that is from Schofield. We'll triple sub now, because to be honest with you, we're looking pretty good, aren't we? We're looking pretty good. Let's make a triple sub. Bring on some of the younger players, get them these opportunities. Some of the backside of the first teamers. Batshuayi heads that one over. Well, down and then over. Ferguson now plays that into Michy Batshuayi. He's going to slide that across for Eddie Nketiah. Will that be 5 or was the flag up? The flag might have been up. No, it is 5. There we go, boys. 5-0. I think we'll sim our way to the end of this one. What a result that will prove to be. Although Riedveld managed to get himself sent off, so he'll miss the next round. Cheers, Riedveld. In fact, he got substituted on in the 79th, and in the space of 2 minutes, got sent off. But it doesn't matter. We batter Huddersfield to go through to the semi-finals. Now, don't tell me it's going to be Liverpool. The semi-final will be against Villa. Now, is it 2 legs? Oh, no, the semi-final won't be against Villa. It'll be against Chelsea. And it is 2 legs. So we have Villa there in the FA Cup. We play Chelsea in the league there. And then we're going to play Chelsea twice in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, looking for a place to the final. Oh, that's going to be tough. Chelsea over 2 legs. We're going to have a few tied legs for this Arsenal game. And they're not gonna. They look well and ready to perform here. Marlon up top. He's caused me problems in the past. We need a good result here. We're going to stick with a 4-4-2 just because it works so well I know it was against Huddersfield, but it still worked really well. We were getting far better movement going forward, but we need to close the gap here. This would put the gap into 3 points between us and Arsenal, who are currently in 6th. The plus side here is we're at home. I did say that against Liverpool, and it had absolutely zero effect, but there's an impact, right? Being at home is always a bonus, so let's hope that it's a bonus for us today with a good result. It's a really good Arsenal team, to be fair. Surprised they're in 6th. You've got to remember, we're 3 seasons in, so it's not like real life. But I am surprised that they're in that position. Eddie Nketiah, of course, taking on his old club here. Gallagher will find Elise here. And it'll just allow us to stretch them a little bit, but can't find the ball back behind to Jean-Philippe Mateta. Oh, well, the defending is the only issue with this 4-4-2, and there is none at the moment until Anderson does that. Wow. What a tackle that was from Yorkieman Anderson. He's so good. Good footwork from Elise. We certainly didn't have a breakaway there, although now we might. Jamie Shackleton, shirt being pulled. Will bide his time for Jean-Philippe Mateta for 1-0. And it will be 1-0 because that's what Jean-Philippe Mateta does. 1-0 Crystal Palace. Let's go, boys. Well, that's goal number 9 for the season, proving that he was a worthwhile signing, even though he cost a big fee. Record transfer signing, Jean-Philippe Mateta. Just behind him is Joachim Anderson. So we've already made huge strides to changing the culture here at Crystal Palace. Jamie Shackleton will off that one to Mitchell van Bergen. He's not a man you want in this position, is he? He pulls it back, though. He makes a smart decision. Eddie Nketiah finds Gallagher. Gallagher now with a shot. Oh, what a save that is from Leno. He's edging closer to another goal. He's only got one in the team so far. Conor Gallagher keeps having these opportunities. One is going to nestle into the back of the net at some stage. Marlon now finds Willock. He's brought down and fouled, but it was the right decision because we didn't have bodies back. I'd rather they had this free kick. I might be regretting that after Daniel Marlon steps up and takes this. Will he fire it? He will do. Went that far off. We already know that the goalkeepers don't cover their net correctly. Hopefully, FIFA 22 around the corner, we will see better goalkeepers. So Cornet's just got so much speed and smarts to find Jean-Philippe Mateta there. And I'm going to use Eddie Nketiah as a little bit of a run and then fire off a shot. Leno's equal to it. Let's see what we could do here with the ball in. It's not a bad one again, but I mean, we can't beat Saka at the moment, which is worrying. Mark having the shot there was a little bit worrying as well. Joachim Anderson having the ball there is a bit worrying because if he loses it, we're in trouble. And that is a great run there from Maxwell Cornet, who's going to fire it across. He lifts it, and Eddie Nketiah will hit the crossbar. Eddie Nketiah, not Eddie, will hit the crossbar. And we look like a different side in this game than we have done in the first 2 games of the episode. But we need another goal. Maxwell Cornet now will try and fire in that goal. Should have played it across. Well, not a bad scoreline at half-time. We've held them as well. They've not looked good going forward, Arsenal. But my biggest issue is it's only 1. It should have been more. Eddie Nketiah there rattling the bar right at the end of the half. We need to find a second at least because we know that we can collapse. Look, Harvey Barnes came on for Leicester and turned the game around. Arsenal have that kind of capability on the bench as well. Oh, that was a poor mistake from Jamie Shackleton, which I haven't said all too often. And what a hit that is. Guaita equal to it, but what a hit this is. Is it from Joe Willock? It is. He gets a lot of power behind that one. Oh, that's great play. Thomas Partey now. Been allowed to play that in and score. 1, Guaita's got to do better. 2, we've got to react quicker. The centre-backs. And I said it. The 1 goal wasn't enough. Arsenal have come out better this second half already. And they've already got themselves back into the game. We just need to get back into our rhythm a bit here now. Which they're not really allowing me to do. They're making life very difficult for me at the moment. Mitchell van Bergen. His run just wasn't timed right. And we're struggling to break him down again now. They've kind of sat in a little bit stronger. And look, there's no one back here now. And it's just an open run for Saka, who has a lot of pace. We have to stop him getting this crossing, Jamie Shack. Oh, wow. That is unbelievable defending there for Shackleton. And we'll play that one back on to Tavernier. Tavernier now. He's going to have options moving forward. What are his options? Well, the best one was Jean-Philippe Mateta, and he chose not to play it. He chose to go to Eddie Nketiah. Well, that just explains a lot, doesn't it? That could have been a goal there. Oh, great play here, Kieran Tierney. Well, I thought Tavernier had done enough, and Saka's going to make it 2. Because Guaita just can't cover his near post, apparently. Saka makes it 2, and just like that, I mentioned it. If we don't get the second goal, we're in trouble. We've done absolutely nothing this second half. We've been awful. and Arsenal take the lead, and it's well deserved. Poor defending again from the boys. I think Tavernier, I thought he'd won the ball there, but Guaita being beaten at your near post like that twice in a row, shocking. Eddie Nketiah, Jamie Shackleton, Adama Traore making the run. Adama Traore making the run. And begging and urging and begging for someone to be in the box for him to pass the ball to. Jamie Shackleton might be now, and he's not going to get the shot off, though. Adama can't make that kind of run, and no one busting a gut to get into the box is just quite disgraceful. Although we've won it back. Eddie Nketiah, Jean-Philippe Mateta. He needs help. Elise does a good job, gets it back to Eddie Nketiah, but where are my midfield runners all of a sudden? There were tons of them in the first half. They're non-existent now. Adama, Mateta, can't get it across to Eze, and that'll probably be the game, unfortunately. And another defeat. Full-time whistle goes, and thoroughly disappointed here with the boys. 2 back-to-back Premiership games where we lead by 1, and we let our opposition come back in and take the victory. 2-1 in the end for Arsenal. They scored again in quick succession, just like Leicester did. We fell apart in those moments, and in the second half, we created pretty much nothing. We need to be better. We need to be a lot better. That's 3 Premiership defeats in this episode and 3 on the bounce. We're having a very difficult season here, aren't we? And Arsenal had 2 shots in that game. 2 on target anyway. They both hit the back of the net. We're still in 10th, but we've been on 23 points now for 4 games. Arsenal start to pull away, and I have to be honest, I'm going to give up hope on Europa League football unless we win the FA Cup. I'm just going to say we'll finish mid-table and hopefully get a trophy in this one, but 3 Premiership defeats in this one. Although we have played Liverpool, we have played Leicester, and we have played Arsenal. 3 sides that are very good in this league. Just disappointing to have been in the lead twice. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are new around here, please smash that subscribe button. I really do think we can get 1 more season done. But of course, FIFA 22 content is just around the corner. Stay safe, stay hydrated, man. It's bloody boiling. And I'll see you in the next one.